for NBA back. Well, two of the best guards in the league going at it today.
Here we go.
Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, BA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Lee in at the 4-man position.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Pass to G. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
And it's the Spurs ball. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the year. It's stolen. Here's Kawamura. He's covered by Fox. And he gets that one.
You're not going to speed him up. Even when you get aggressive guarding Thompson, he stays in control. He's just so tough to cover.
Vassell outside. Castle right side. Back to Vassell. 5 on the clock. Drives to the hoop. From deep, Wembanyama. Chicago with a rebound.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in those possessions.
To the inside, G. And he lays it up and in.
And how great are they playing? 4 for 4 shooting to start this one.
It's tipped. Thompson against Vassell. Thompson passes to Jackson. Here's Lee. He's guarded by Castle. Fires the 3. The offensive rebound. Jack's up at 3. Doesn't go for him. To the paint. Here's Lee. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Here's Lee. In the game against Cleveland, very impressive. Here's G, covered by Wembanyama. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And Richard, the Bulls going from playing one of the slowest paces in the league to one of the fastest.
Yeah, that's what happens when you start to train towards youth. You got to put those analytics to use. Time to pace and space with three-point shooting.
Spurs trail by 4. Lee, the pass to Fox. And the shot goes in.
Nimble move by Fox against contact. Able to slip through and get it to go.
Jackson outside. Pass to Lee. Over Castle. Lee misses.
And there comes a point when, for the team's sake, you might want to move it. He's hurting him with all of these misses.
Timeout.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. the 2K leaderboard. Team leaders in blocks last season. The Spurs, 4th.
That tells you the kind of strong defense they played last season. It wasn't easy to bring the ball inside against them at all.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Kawamura. Here's G. Here's Lee. No points yet. Into the lane. Softly drops in the floater.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Fox the pass to Lee. There's the 3. G with a rebound. Chicago leading. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Bulls.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
We've just started up this season, Greg. What's important for players right now?
You know, I think it's finding a good routine, especially for those on new teams. The earlier you figure out what works for you, the quicker you'll get comfortable.
Here's Lee. Castle for 3. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Just a bit ago, Bill Donovan and I were able to do that. We talked about Victor Wembanyama and what he wants to see from his team defensively, and he said, I want to see us knock him off balance a little bit. Be tough, physical. That's how you get into his head, and that's how you frustrate him. Expect to see a lot of defensive aggression against Wembanyama tonight. Back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. Now here's Thompson. Here's Kawamura. Shoots. And there's another one for Chicago.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Here's Wembanyama. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Here's Kawamura. He's covered by Fox. They set the pick. Pass to Lee. Missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Bulls leading by 7. Here's G. Thompson in the post. He's guarded by Castle. Pass to Kawamura. Here's G. Rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's Fox. Castle outside. Wembanyama scanning the floor. Back to Castle. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Showing how athletic he is. When Castle sees room for takeoff, he jumps all over it.
Pass to Kawamura. Here's G. Covered by Wembanyama. Releases. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Here's Lee. Castle outside. Back to Fox. Puts up a 3. Knocks down the triple. Fox has got 5 points.
A smooth-looking three-point shot. I think Fox is feeling it.
Well, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what makes him such a lethal player, Richard?
Well, for starters, it's his combination of speed and shooting. Still one of the fastest players in this league. And the exciting thing about him, Fox is just now entering into the prime of his career.
Now here's Wembanyama. 33 points last game. From behind the arc. Chicago with a rebound. He's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Kawamura. He's covered by Fox. And that one's good. He's got 6.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Spurs trail by 4. And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
You see yourself on the screen? You should watch your best moves. Let's go. Sit down. Everybody get down. You're on the big screen.
Jaren Jackson Jr. Sexton comes in for Lee, and it's Jones in for Kawamura. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Cornette's checked in for Wembanyama. Bryant comes in for Lee. Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for Vassell. And it's Harper in for Fox. Back to Cornette. Pass to Harper. Shot clock at 6. Buzelis grabs the board. Bulls leading by 4. Thompson passes to Jones. Chicago passing it around. Here's G. From downtown. Jones misses. The Spurs have got 7 of 15 to find the net. Castle outside. Pass to Harper. Shot on the wing. And it's Chicago with a board. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
And guys, those road games are never easy. But they had a solid strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, despite the challenges of being away from home, they were able to execute cleanly and look really fresh out there.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field. I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam? Spurs trail by 4. Castle with it. Pass to Cornette. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. RJ, San Antonio seen a surge in popularity. Spurs jerseys seem to be everywhere these days.
Yeah, they call that the Wemby effect. When a team has a generational talent like Victor, a lot of new fans come on board.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls. Well, RJ, some rebuilds go better than others. Wouldn't you say the Spurs are off to a good start?
Oh, they've got their cornerstone in Wembanyama, along with an array of young talent and plenty of picks. They look to compete now and for years to come, I would think so.
He's perfect from the line this time. Richard, it's been a dry spell for the Bulls for a few seasons now. How do they reverse that?
Well, it starts with strong drafts. They haven't had a top 10 pick since 2020, and it's made it hard for them to land some of these bigger prospects and grow from within.
Now here's Thompson. Pass to Jones. Shoots over Harper. Jones misses.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Johnson with it. Now Thompson defending. Johnson inside. Working on Thompson. Johnson with a bucket. And it's all knotted up.
Look at Johnson's effort level inside. Just absolutely ferocious. And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
G's gone 5 for 7 shooting. Pass to Cornette. Now here's Castle. Some solid defense from Sexton.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that.
Jones against Castle. Kicks it out to Bryant. Launches it. Drops in the 3. Bryant's got 5 now.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Out to the right wing. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Gee, no good. San Antonio leading. Pass to Castle. Here's Harper. And here's Bryant outside. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. San Antonio on top. They're up by 1. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. A fairly close game so far. What do you guys think about San Antonio here in this one?
Well, what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points, and their reserves delivered.
Sometimes you just need a change of pace. The bench delivered that.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Harper out there with Keldon Johnson. And it's Champagnie at small forward. Sexton. And it's Lee with the rebound. San Antonio leading by 3. Pass to Harper. Here's Lee. Over Sexton. And the basket by Lee. Lee's got his second bucket on the night.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses out.
Jackson the screen to the middle. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Jumps up. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Good read from Johnson. Every year he seems to improve as a passer.
Down low. Oh, he picked him clean. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Bryant inside. He's got 5. And a quick check now on the teams that led the league from the charity stripe a year ago. In third, Chicago.
They didn't give away any points at the free throw line, and that makes a head coach's life so much easier.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops it first. And a lot of spot-up shooters now adding a one-dribble pull-up 3 to the repertoire.
Yeah, when you have defenders selling out to contest that catch and shoot, you got to reload, relocate, and let it fly. It's a valuable counter for those long-distance specialists.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Lee. He's got 5. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the Spurs last season acquiring De'Aaron Fox. He said what this team struggled with are the things that I bring. Self-creation, being able to touch the paint, getting into the teeth of the defense and collapsing it. And regardless of how well I'm playing in a game, I still demand attention. My guys never just leave me. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Harper passes to Lee. The shot. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
Yeah, great pass by Harper. Already the rookie showing some feel.
The Bulls trail by 9. Sexton. 13 points in the win against the Cavs in Cleveland. Chicago passing it around. Jones from outside. Pure from three-point range. Jones has got himself on the board with a three there. Harper passes to Johnson. Here's Lee. Defended by Jackson. Back to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Bryant. The rebound by Jackson. And it's Jones with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Pass to Lee. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. And here's Sexton. Jackson the screen. Lets it fly. Sexton misses. Spurs lead by 6. Lee, the pass to Harper. Now here's Johnson. Here's Lee. Back to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
I was going to say this. Johnson has some bounce. When this man gets off the ground, he gets off the ground with ease.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Sexton with it. Now guarded by Bryant. Sexton passes to Lee. Here's Buzelis. Back to Lee. And that's off the glass and in. Lee's got 4 points this quarter. San Antonio leading by 6. Pass to Lee. Schedule for the San Antonio Spurs. On Wednesday, they'll go up against Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors.
And you know, for that matchup with the Grizzlies, that's a game where you'd be surprised to see them lose.
2 shots.
They'd have to have a really off night for them to get upset there.
First one falls for him. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Here's Sexton. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
I love that hoop from Colin Sexton. Don't settle, young man.
And you look at Colin Sexton. Puts points on the board and does it efficiently.
Well, B.A., unfortunately, he gives some of that back on the other end of the floor. But there's always a place in this league for guys who can fill it up.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. an entire new group here. Wembanyama's checked in for Bryant. Devin Vassell comes in for Champagnie. Castle's checked in for Johnson. And Fox is subbed in for Harper. Here's Lee. No good on the quick three. Bulls trail by 5. Pass to G. Here's Kawamura. Here's G. Last game we saw him with 32 points. Clock at 6. Jackson with a screen on Fox. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. And here's Castle. Outside for Wembanyama. San Antonio again can't hit. The Bulls have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Here's Sexton. Here's Lee. He drops it from range. And now it's just a 2-point San Antonio lead.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Outside for Wembanyama. Three-pointer, Fox. G with a rebound. G's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Sexton with it. He's picked up by Vassell. Sexton misses.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
Here's Wembanyama. Big man, Wemby for 2.
And once he gets deep enough positioning, there's not much you can do to stop Wemby.
Pass to G. Stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Lee. The basket's good off the assist from Fox. Fox has got his 3rd assist of the night. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Spurs.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and good steals.
And also, the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. With great energy, getting out and converting in transition. And this kind of 6 slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. San Antonio shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
At the line for 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
The Bulls trail by 10. Pass to G. To Hart to run. And it's good on the layup. G's got 12 points in the game.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Now here's Vassell. Hasn't got one to fall yet.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Interesting to look back at last season. These were the NBA's best transition teams. In third, the Bulls.
They would just push the ball at every opportunity, even when defenders had already gotten back.
Bulls trail by 10. Here's Kawamura. Pass to Lee. 6 to shoot. Over Kessel. Lee misses. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Three-pointer, Fox. Ooh, Fox making him pay from deep.
And you know, in this quarter, they've really brought up their shooting percentage.
The Bulls have gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Pass to Kawamura. Chicago passing it around. Here's Lee. There's a screen. Fires the three. Fires in the triple. Lee's got 10 points in the quarter.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Lee, the pass to Fox. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Pass to Sexton. Here's Lee. Jackson outside. Here's the three. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
That's his second, and I think they'll keep him in, but he's got to be careful for the third, and he'll sit for the rest of the half.
Chicago making some changes. Bruce Ellis is checked in for Jaren Jackson Jr. And it's Thompson in for Sexton. Bulls on D. Castle finds Vassell. Now here's Wembanyama. Wemby putting on a show.
Does Wemby even need to jump to dunk? No. Must be nice.
Bulls trail by 14. Pass to G. And the call is going to be yes.
Take a wing.
The screen.
That way.
They've just played out of control at times, and it's had a significant impact.
And here are the Spurs now. They're on a 17-5 run. And here's Castle. Wembanyama, high post. 10 points for him. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Love the frame and the length Castle brings to the guard position.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night now.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Free throw drops for Castle. Both good from the line that time. Bulls trail by 16. Pass to Lee. And he lobs it up top. And it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. Spurs lead by 16. Fox feeling it out a bit. Here's Wembanyama. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox. Fox has got 4 assists in the game.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Chicago has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. You know, Richard, one thing you notice about Victor Wembanyama, he is even-keeled.
Yeah, you don't see him yell, you don't see him criticize. He works on building that team chemistry. I respected players like that.
Just 2 to shoot. And the basket by Lee.
After failing to get going in the first quarter, he's looking much better here in the second.
San Antonio's gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
To the paint. There's a whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2. Chicago shooting their second and third shots at the line here. knocks down the first one. And that's good as he hits both shots.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay for the line.
Wembanyama up top. 1:19 left to play in the first half. Vassell passes to Fox. Kawamura with a rebound. The Bulls trail by 15. Back to Lee. To the right side. 5 on the clock. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Lee's got 20.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Here's Lee. He's got 16. Here's Vassell. It's hauled in by the Bulls. G's got 7 rebounds in the game. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Lee. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Spurs.
San Antonio ball.
Here's Fox. Give him 8 points now. Oh, Fox! No stopping him!
The adjustment. Man, what a finish.
And we're good. And so the San Antonio Spurs liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. They've been fantastic pushing the ball. Fast break points a key to this lead. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Good to see you and welcome. A lopsided game through 2 quarters and a big deficit for the Chicago Bulls.
They've looked weak defensively. If you got any pride, they need to show it soon.
Yeah, they're serving up a buffet inside, and the other team's going for seconds and thirds.
And now, here's the player of the week from both the East and West. In the Western Conference, the chosen one.
Well-deserved award. You look at the numbers, he's doing a little bit of everything out there.
That's what you look for at the small forward position, an all-around impact on the game. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the 3rd quarter.
After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Here's Fox. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. We've got Jaren Jackson, and it's Kawamura in at the 1. That's the group for Billy Donovan, getting going here in the second half. Shot clock at 6. Wembanyama screen. Fox the pass to Wembanyama. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox. Fox has got his 6th assist of the night.
What a luxury having Wembanyama on your team. I mean, he can create anything out of nothing.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Victor Wembanyama is trying to gain strength, but he said it's important not to lose your mobility. So bulking up is not a good word. It's more being stable. That's the way to keep going. I don't need to bulk up. I need to get my core stronger. I need to get solid. Ryan, back to you.
That approach makes sense. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. San Antonio leading by 17. Fox outside. Gets the three to fall. Fox has got 13 now.
That's encouraging to see. Fox knows how important it is to cash in from deep.
Pass to G. Here's Kawamura. Thompson outside. Lets the three fly. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Wembanyama's got 4 points this quarter.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
Pass to G. To stop the run. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Inside. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. 18 points for him.
I just love the ball movement.
The Bulls have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Here's G, covered by Wembanyama. Here's G. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
Is it possible to rest too much? Because he hasn't been able to get into a groove since coming back in.
Vassell finds Wembanyama. To the inside. To the paint. Here's G. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Nice feed by Thompson. Most of the time, Clay either shoots or passes it. Doesn't really dribble that much.
Pass to Lee. The three. Yes. And a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got assist number 8 now on the night. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Fans, make some noise for your Chicago Bulls.
In the action, here we have the best rebounding teams from last year. The Bulls third.
Well, last year they took great pride in rebounding, understanding the importance of winning the possession battle.
For Chicago, they've gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Pass to G. Oh! And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Chicago's shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes a first. And so he makes both from the line. And it's a Spurs ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Inside, Castle on the wing. Vassell outside. San Antonio moving the ball around. On the wing, Vassell. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Jackson, the screen. Here's Thompson. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. And Wembanyama has the ball here for San Antonio. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Fox outside. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Lee. Here's Castle. Chicago with a rebound. Geez, got rebound number 8 now. The 3 from Thompson. Rebound by San Antonio.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
They grab their own miss. And Wembanyama gets it to go.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Last season, Wembanyama averaged over 3 threes and just shy of 4 blocks per game. An unprecedented combination, Richard.
Yeah, Brook Lopez and Kristaps Porzingis are the only other 2 players to average 2 blocks and 2 threes in the same season. Obviously, based off the numbers, Wemby is on another level.
Now a timeout called by San Antonio. Johnson's checked in.
Into the lineup for the Spurs, number 3, Keldon Johnson.
Outside Wembanyama. Up top Johnson. Fox outside. Lets it go from the wing. No good off the glass. For Chicago, they've gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. The jump hook. G's shot is good. G's got 8 here in this quarter.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Wembanyama, pass to Fox. San Antonio again missing. The Bulls have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Jackson outside. Pass to G. And it's Lee with the rebound. Lee's got his 6th rebound on the night. Wembanyama finds Fox. Wembanyama screen. And Fox hits from deep. Fox has got 16 points now.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Now here's Fox. He's got 16. Lee. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Lee's got 22.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Here's G. That shot off the mark. Good D by Wembanyama. And Fox powers it home.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff. Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Chicken wing.
Overall, they've done a good job of taking care of the ball and limiting mistakes.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Pass to G. Here's Lee. Jackson the screen. 4-3. And the basket by Lee. 23 points in the game.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Now here's Fox. He's covered closely. And the basket by Lee.
Assist from De'Aaron Fox.
Chicago has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Pass to Thompson. Takes the 3. And it's Lee with the rebound.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
San Antonio moving the ball around. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Wembanyama's got 6 assists in the game.
Well, he's still battling, doing everything possible to keep them in this game.
And here's Fox. He's got 18. Clock at 6. It's tipped. Here's Lee. He's guarded by Castle. Pass to G. Wembanyama with some nice D. The Spurs shooting an amazing 61%. Looking confident. And placed on screen whistle there. And what looks like an illegal screen.
And after a first half where he didn't turn it over once, that has sure changed here in the second.
A different look for San Antonio. Bryant, he's checked in for Lee. Champagnie comes in for Castle. And it's Harper in for De'Aaron Fox. And here's Thompson for 3. Rebound by San Antonio.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Now here's Jones for 3. Sexton. And Bryant pulls it down.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had for 3.
And stolen by Jackson. Jones, the pass to Sexton. 1:41 left in the third. Can't hit it from 12 feet. Pass to Harper. Now Johnson. Checked by Sexton. Bryant outside. To the wing on the left. The 3 from Wembanyama. Gets the 3 ball to go. Wembanyama's got 11 in the second half.
Didn't get a 3 in the first half, but now he's on the board with his first triple of the game.
The 3 from Sexton. Sexton, another miss.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Bryant finds Wembanyama. Wembanyama, screen on Jones. Offensive rebound. Yep, that one goes. Wembanyama's got 25 points.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3 ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
The Bulls with another miss.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Well, Chicago's shooting about 43% in this one. Up top, Jackson. Pass to Sexton. Shoots over Johnson, and it's Sexton. That time on the assist from Jackson.
Great awareness by Sexton to find the soft spot. Nice pull up there, pure from mid-range.
And here's Wembanyama, defended by Jackson. Count the basket. That's 29 for him.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the San Antonio Spurs. An insane quarter. No one could stop him. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist for the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime-dropping ability.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. So on the floor for the Spurs, they've got Luke Cornett, Harper out there with Johnson, and it's Lee in at the 4. San Antonio shooting an amazing 61%, looking confident. Pass to Johnson. Sexton comes with a double team. Oh, it's stolen. Jones feels it out. Lee on the wing. Here's G. Rebound by San Antonio. Lee's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Now here's Cornett. Pass to Champagnie. Outside Johnson. And it's good, but time running down on the shot clock.
Barely beating the clock. Good awareness by Johnson.
Here's G. Left side Jones from behind the arc. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. Jones has gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Oh, got a piece of it. Floats one. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Here's G. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
For 3. And it's Lee with the rebound. Lee's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
He was gripping the rock on the weight of the slam.
No way he was going to get stripped on that one. Harper passes to Cornett. Well, you ask the older generation about load management. They'll bend your ear about back in the day, Graham.
Oh, yes, we will. But it's true that today's players average more distance covered per game, even if they're not walking uphill both ways. So you got to take that into account.
Here's Lee following that last three-pointer by San Antonio. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You got to focus on the details.
Here's Harper. Down low. Deflects the pass. Here's Johnson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
5th personal foul.
One thing about Keldon Johnson defensively, it's hard to back him down, Richard.
Yeah, he won't block a ton of shots, but he anchors really well against bigger players. That's why teams would rather attack him in space.
He misses the free throw.
Almost kind of a throwback wing. Johnson, he likes to slash, put pressure on the defense.
And he sinks the second. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Sexton up top, covered by Johnson. Pass to Lee. They set the screen. And he lobs it up! Here's Champagny to the middle. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Third personal foul.
Well, officials have never been under greater scrutiny. So development is key, Grant. And I read now they have a training app refs can use on their phones.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen the players leveraging electronics to train smarter. And it's great to see the officials making use of technology as well.
First free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Lee, the pass to G. Back to Lee. Sinks the tray. Lee's got 26 points.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
There's a screen. Pass to Lee. Three-pointer. And it's Chicago with a board. Lee on the wing. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. And he's got 28 now.
And you can expect him to make it when the D is trash like that.
He got a piece of it. And he recovers it. Here's Kornet. Banked it in off the glass.
Coming out of the half, making a commitment to the offensive boards has proven successful.
Lee, the pass to G. Some solid defense from Kornet. San Antonio has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. And Richard, for those vets who haven't won a ring yet, how hard is it to take less money to join a contender?
It is not hard, and contenders typically count on that. Because once you've made the money, if you've made it that far in your career, if there's one thing left that you want to accomplish, that's win a ring.
Now here's Jones. Pass to G. It's intercepted. Down low. Lee. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
Outside Sexton. Here's Lee. And they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
They allowed him to establish deep position. You just can't do that.
And they need better team defense. Help out your man in the post. It takes multiple guys to stop him.
Here's Champagny. It's stolen away. Here's Buzelis.
Looking agile on the attack. It's so good to see Buzelis taking the initiative on offense and capitalizing.
Here's Harper. Rebound by the Bulls. G's got rebound number 11.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
And the basket by Lee.
He hit 3 triples in the first half. 3 more since. That's nothing to shrug at.
Here's Harper. Kornet with it. Pass to Harper. The 3 is up. G with a rebound. G's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort.
And they're winning, but it hasn't been because of him. He can't throw it in the ocean so far.
Here's Buzelis. Here's Lee. 6 on the shot clock. Here's G. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First personal foul.
It's going to go on Luke Kornet.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that
for the
foul.
Bulls.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for San Antonio?
Take a break.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
And another note, how about the way they've cashed in off turnovers, taking advantage when given the extra opportunity?
Richard, when you look at career longevity for NBA players, has LeBron shifted what we thought was possible?
No doubt. It's made fans more critical of guys that are on the decline. But ultimately, guys start to decline around 32, 33 years old. That is normal.
That one's no good. You know, one of the ideas that's been thrown around for the All-Star festivities, a one-on-one tournament with $1 million prize on the line, RJ.
That is amazing when you think about that number. But players are making $75, $80 million a season. Ultimately, that's got to come from within. The want to compete against the best on the biggest stage.
Here's G. The Spurs making their last shot. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. Here's Lee. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Great find there from the big man, Wemby.
Here's Lee. He's guarded by Kessel. The Bulls with another miss. The Spurs have gotten 6 of 12 shots to go here in this fourth quarter. San Antonio moving the ball around. Fox outside. And the three off target.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Kawamura can't hit. San Antonio's gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
Here's Kawamura. The three from Sexton. Buries it from 3.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Oh, deflected. Stolen by Jackson. G passes to Lee. Inside. Here's G. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Doesn't have to break his momentum at all to catch the pass.
Now Fox tries it from 16. And San Antonio getting another bucket right there.
I love what Fox has been able to do offensively. He's really dictating the pace of his game.
To the paint. Tipped. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
In deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Thompson, he's checked in for Sexton. Here's Lee. He's guarded by Castle. Lee, the pass to Jackson. Here's Kawamura. Shot clock at 6. And here's Fox. And there's a pick. And Grant, many of the newer rules have helped unlock offenses. Any need to help out the defense?
You know, I think the rules are fine, B.A. It's just about allowing defenders to do their job and limiting the cheap foul calls so they can stay on the floor. With the depth they have at that spot, they're more equipped than most teams to handle that kind of loss.
Here's Castle. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good.
And good to see Castle capitalizing from the mid-range. He knows he needs to keep hitting these shots.
Thompson outside. Pass to G. A shot from the mid-range. No luck on that one. Wembanyama with some nice D. San Antonio's gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Here's Lee. Out to Fox. Back to Lee. Vassell passes to Lee. Castle outside. Beyond the arc. Uzelis grabs the board. Uzelis has got his 4th rebound in this one.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Spurs.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league.
And with this one all but in the record books, They set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Speedy.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
Yep, count it.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Fox to the inside.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Thompson, no good.
Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. Really having a hard time finding his shot.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Lee. It's the trifecta. Lee's got 43 points.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
So we see the Spurs taking the W here. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And time now for our player of the game.